What's up guys, Juggalo23451 here, and I'm going to try to make another video where the camera is just on the graphics card, so I have my fiance right behind the tripod to zoom in on the card and everything, so she'll go ahead and do that. Thank you. And there'll be 2 screws that you have to undo on each side. So one here and one here. And I find that using a flathead screwdriver works best. Just have to find it real quick. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I don't know what's up with that. I guess using a star one will be a lot easier, because on the other graphics card that I had, the flathead worked a lot better, but guess I was wrong. So go ahead and do these 2 screws here. Flip it over, go to the other 2 screws that are over here. Alright. And then next, what you're going to do is you're going to put basically pressure on these 2 sides right here. But before you do that, when you're taking apart the card, remember to take these 2 screws out right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Whoop. One screw, I'll get the other one. Now, looks like someone had trouble putting these in or something, because I can't even get it out now. So if I can't get that out, that means I can't even install the water block, which would be bad juju. So find another screw that might be able to go in there. Okay. Got that one off. And pretty much as I said before, the top part's going to be the most pain in the butt part to take off. But remember, when you take your card off, or your part, that right here, hopefully Jamie can get that, this little wire right here is connected to the back of the card, or not the back of the card, but it's connected to this light right here. So what you want to do is take your small screwdriver, whatever you have handy, preferably a flathead, and basically you're going to go there and you're going to dig that out. So let me get the small flathead real quick. And you just lift up on it, nice and slow, and it should just pop right off once. that. Alright then, comes off like that. Just squeeze in, pull, squeeze in, pull. So start from the back, then work to your way to your front. So that's how you take it apart, and it's a lot easier compared to my other video for some reason. But that's how you take that apart. And now next we'll go ahead and, since we're already at it, we're going to take apart the heat sinks and the rest of the metal around here. So, but before we get to that, remember you have to move this fan wire right here, and if I have a long enough screwdriver, just take it in and lift up on it. But in my other video, I think I waited and to pull it out after I physically removed these heat sinks. So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure to, I'm using this screwdriver to take it off, and hopefully it won't take that long. And remember, pretty much since these are spring loaded, you can't really tell until it pops, so you have to estimate and when it comes off. So I think that's, hope it's popped off. Popped off. Okay, got one end done. Just have to unscrew this part. And voila, there you go. And it's pretty much, I think it's this heat sink, or nope, it's not that heat sink. It will be like the other one for my, here's the one that I just took off, and then the other one. So except yeah, both of them have the little end sticking out where they filled the liquid in for the vapor cooling that they have for this graphics card. Next, we'll go ahead and remove this pesky fan pin, and sometimes just using your fingernails will be easier, sometimes using a screwdriver, just depends. It looks like just using my fingernails work just fine. Go ahead and rotate the card so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'll go ahead and flip it that way so the PCI or the I/O bracket isn't blocking that. So that's done. And see if it, wow, none of them are loose. Okay. came off pretty easily. Alright, and we'll go ahead and do the back. And basically to do that, if you have an Ace card, again, you're going to have to use a T6 size tool. So it will be this little guy right here, really small. Go ahead and flip it over, and all you have to do to take off the back plates, just undo all these screws around here, and remember there is a screw right here holding the IO plate, so make sure to get that first. Oops, wrong size. Now I don't know where it went. Let me make sure it's alright. There we go. Have the right size now, hopefully. Yep. Okay, make sure you take this one first off, as I said before. And you're going to go ahead and just remove all these screws all along here. So, let me get to that.